Did you know that in Russia, giving an even number of flowers is considered bad luck? Even-numbered bouquets are traditionally reserved for funerals and mourning, while odd-numbered flowers are preferred for celebrations and business gifts. Nerds, welcome to the ultimate global business etiquette quiz where one cultural misstep could turn your business deal from a celebration to a commiseration. Ready to have some fun and test your nerdy knowledge in this 10-question quiz? Let's not waste a moment, starting with Question 1. In which country should you refuse a gift at least once before accepting it? The answer is Japan. The reason is that accepting a gift immediately can be taken as lacking humility and modesty. Historically, both modesty and humility have deep roots in Japan's cultural connections to Buddhism and Confucianism. And for a few bonus do's and don'ts, do receive your gift with both hands to show appreciation, and this applies to business cards as well. Don't open your gift in front of the giver. Don't give clocks or handkerchiefs, as these gifts symbolize death and parting. Do give a light handshake or a bow as a respectful greeting rather than a firm handshake. Question 2. In which country is being even a minute late considered unprofessional? The answer is Germany. The reason is that punctuality is a sign of respect and efficiency in Germany. Historically, Germany's focus on punctuality dates back to the Prussian military era, where discipline and order were prioritized. The Industrial Revolution further reinforced precision in scheduling and time management. And your bonus business do's and don'ts are: do arrive 5 to 10 minutes early for meetings. Do plan ahead and be detail-oriented. Don't try to be funny. Do use surnames Herr for men, Frau for women, unless invited to use first names by a senior person. Question 3. In which country should you never jump straight into business during lunch? The answer is France. The reason is that business lunches in France are social occasions meant for relationship building. Talking about contracts too soon is seen as abrupt and impersonal. Historically, it is thought that the French salon culture of the 17th and 18th centuries, which emphasized intellectual discussions over meals, influenced modern business etiquette. Some bonus business do's and don'ts. Do shake hands with one pump and a light grip. The American style of strong grip and multiple pumps can be seen as overly aggressive and can make the receiver feel inferior. Do expect lunch to last 2 hours. Don't order too quickly or skip a course, as it can be seen as rushed and culturally unaware. Do keep your hands on the table, not your lap. Question 5. In which country is standing too far from someone during a conversation seen as cold? The answer is Brazil. Brazilians have a high-contact culture, which means that personal space is much smaller than in North America or Northern Europe. And for a bit of history, this tradition dates back to Portuguese colonial influence, indigenous communal living, and Afro-Brazilian social norms, all of which emphasize warmth in personal interactions. Now, for some do's and don'ts of doing business in Brazil: do arrive on time, but expect that Brazilians will have a relaxed attitude about punctuality. Don't be offended by interruptions, as they are common in Brazilian meetings. Do initially address men and women by their proper names. For men, senhor, and for women, senhora, followed by their surname. Don't be afraid to reciprocate casual touches, as Brazilians are very physically oriented. Question 6 is, in which country is refusing a cup of coffee considered offensive? The answer is the United Arab Emirates. The reason is that in Arab culture, hospitality is sacred. Offering coffee is a symbol of goodwill. Declining without reason can be seen as disrespectful and could derail your business deal. Historically, Bedouin customs emphasized sharing resources like coffee as a gesture of survival and trust. These traditions still shape modern business etiquette. And for some bonus do's and don'ts of conducting business in the UAE, do shake the small coffee cup side to side to signal that you are finished and don't want a refill. This is a gesture of respect and gratitude for the host. Do give or receive gifts or business cards with either your right hand or both hands, as this symbolizes respect and sincerity. Of note, the left hand is considered unclean. Don't be late. Do dress conservatively and be sure to have your arms, shoulders, legs, and feet covered. This applies to men and women. Now to question 7. In which country is silence valued in business conversations? The answer is Finland. The reason is that silence in Finnish business culture indicates deep thinking and respect rather than discomfort. Historically, the Finns are perceived to be stoic, which stems from the Finnish cultural concept of sisu. Sisu is loosely translated as stoic determination, grit, or resilience. It is believed that the concept of sisu originated from Finland's harsh environment and struggles for survival. Now for a few bonus do's and don'ts of conducting business in Finland. Don't decline a sauna invitation, as saunas are a key part of Finnish business culture. Do pause before answering questions, as this demonstrates careful consideration. Do be punctual, as lateness is considered rude. Do take verbal agreements seriously, because in Finland a person's word is his or her bond. Question 8 is, in which country is refusing vodka at a business dinner a social misstep? No big surprise, the answer is Russia. As to why? Drinking vodka together in Russia is a sign of trust and friendship. Business discussions often take place over rounds of drinks, and refusing without a valid excuse can be seen as disrespectful. The historical perspective goes back to the Tsarist era, where the government generated 1/3 of its revenues from vodka. And for some bonus do's and don'ts of vodka drinking in Russia, do have a strong excuse, such as religious or medical, if you don't drink. Do take toasts seriously. Raising your glass without drinking may be seen as rude. Don't sip your vodka slowly, but drink it in one swallow. Don't put empty bottles on the table, as it's considered bad luck. Question 9 is, in which country is a thumbs-up gesture considered offensive? The answer is Greece. While thumbs up means good job in many Western cultures, in Greece and parts of the Middle East, it is considered an obscene gesture, similar to giving the middle finger. The historical reason is that in ancient Greece, there was a gesture known as the fig sign, which involved holding up the hand with the thumb sticking out. This was a phallic symbol that was considered obscene and was used to ward off evil and to express disrespect. And your bonus do's and don'ts for conducting business in Greece are: do take the time to build relationships, as Greeks prioritize relationship building. And related to this, don't be impatient, as business deals can take time. Do offer business cards with 2 hands as a sign of respect, and take a moment to look at a business card before putting it away. Do be punctual, although expect that Greeks may be late for meetings. And the final question is, in which country does sitting in the wrong seat in a meeting room signal disrespect? The answer is South Korea. The reason is that seating arrangements in South Korean business meetings follow strict hierarchical rules. Sitting in the wrong spot can be seen as disregarding rank and seniority. The historical reason dates back to the Confucian principles of respect for elders and authority. Seating order, as well as toasting and speaking order, follows these traditions. And for our final bonus list of do's and don'ts, do be punctual or try to arrive early, as tardiness is seen as disrespectful. Do greet the highest-ranking person first, followed by the eldest person in the room. The person of the highest rank usually enters a room first, so it's easy to identify them. Do shake hands firmly and combine this with a slight bow, which shows respect. The depth of the bow indicates the level of respect. Don't choose a seat at a meeting until you've been directed to do so, and wait until the most senior person sits before taking your seat. So there you have it. 10 global business etiquette questions and answers, a bit of history, and some bonus do's and don'ts. I'm hoping my traveling business nerds, as well as anyone else, have found this video helpful. Because when it comes to international business, a done deal can quickly become a dead deal with just one wrong move. Comment below. Have you ever committed a cultural faux pas in a business setting? Share your most cringe-worthy stories so you can help others avoid the same fate. And if your curiosity-driven nerdy brains found this video fascinating, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for not only more videos, but to help build the largest community of nerds in the world. Signing off, but the nerdy synapses never rest. Nerdy and proud.